Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge meets Daphne Rose, and Lee confronts Poppy about Luna's paternity. On today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge is informed of Steffi's plan, Lee discloses the paternity test results, and Will starts to worry about Bill. Ridge and Eric are ecstatic to learn that Steffi is returning to the company as president at the Forrester estate. She promises to reclaim their family company and informs them that Carter, Hope, and Brooke attended the meeting. She claims that they bought it when she told them what they wanted to hear. "They have no idea what you're up to," says Eric with a smile. Eric, Steffi, Ridge, B&B. Carter tells Hope at Forrester that it's understandable why Steffi wouldn't want to go. He understands her skepticism. Hope advises them to use caution. She can't decide whether she wants what's best for the Forresters or the company. Hope tells Carter that she isn't attempting to cast doubt on his judgment. Carter assures Hope that she can trust him, acknowledging that it's reasonable to be cautious. She simply doesn't trust Steffi, even though she does. Carter tells her that Steffi now reports to them, so we need to proceed with caution. According to Hope, Steffi's reappearance was unexpected. They discuss how the takeover stunned the Forresters. Carter believes she had time to calm down and come to terms with the new situation. He tells Hope that they are in charge. Steffi will leave if she intends to discredit them. Hope reiterates the need for caution. Carter is certain that they will benefit from having a Forrester there. She can be used for that. That seems a bit frigid to Hope. Eventually, Carter wants Ridge, Eric, and the entire Forrester family back. Will asks his father at Bill's house for assistance in eliminating the deepfakes of Elektra that are available online. Bill is happy to assist and inquires, "Anything else?" as he gets to his feet. He seems to be attempting to get rid of him, Will teases. Luna smiles from the shadows. Bill simply does not want him to neglect his work obligations or face reprimands from his mother. Will maintains that his dad is tense. Bill says he's keeping an eye on a big business deal. Will is not convinced. It's not business that makes him act this way. Is Luna at the center of this? Bill claims that he put everything in perspective. Will promises to keep an eye on him because he still believes something is wrong. Following their declaration of love, Will informs him that he is really relieved that Luna is not his sister in light of everything that has transpired. Will leaves, and Luna emerges. If Bill's son understood all he was doing for her, she wonders what he would think. She believes Will has Bill's number and genuinely cares about him. He shouldn't be involved in this, according to Bill. According to Luna, he was aware of how much he wanted her to be his daughter and how disappointed he was when she wasn't. Bill summarizes that Tom Starr is her father. Lee calls Penelope in her office and insists on seeing her right now. When Poppy gets to Lee's office, she says, "Okay, I'm here. Don't make me wait." What is going on? Lee claims it has to do with Tom Starr. When Lee reveals that the liver is Tom's, Poppy is appalled. "Why do you have Tom Starr's liver and why are we discussing him?" Lee sniffs that Poppy will never make it out of the operating room and she almost throws up over her liver. Poppy inquires as to what is happening. A question that has plagued Lee for years has to be answered. Carter discusses implementing an inclusive policy at Forrester. Steffi will recognize that it will strengthen the business if she can join the team. Hope is still concerned that Steffi may surprise them. Carter tells Hope that he believes in her and loves her. "Steffi is not a cause for concern for you. I won't let you down," Steffi says, pointing to her grandmother's picture at the Forrester mansion. Ridge descends the stairs and thanks her for standing up for the business. He wants to know what she has planned. When someone knocks on the door, Steffi says, just in time, grinning. After allowing Daphne Rose to enter the house, Steffi presents her to her father. She is one of her close friends and the most well-respected nose in Paris. Daphne is informed by Ridge that he has heard of her. No one can surpass her pal, according to Steffi. Daphne comments about Ridge's perfume after taking a whiff. He claims a woman gave it to him as a present. Daphne claims to know him well. As the conversation shifts to the takeover, Daphne apologizes to Ridge. Ridge questions why she would want to collaborate with Carter and Hope. According to Steffi, Daphne is not only the most well-liked nose in Paris, but she is also stunning and self-assured. The type of woman that no man can refuse. Not even Carter Walton, Daphne thinks. Ridge cheers. According to Steffi, Daphne is quite well known among males and her knowledge extends beyond perfume. She claims to be a romantic. Steffi was curious to see what would happen with Hope and Carter after Daphne entered the picture. Daphne Ridge, Steffi B&B. Carter assures Hope at Forrester that since they are in love, Steffi couldn't possibly affect them even if she tried. They will remain strong because of that. Hope is cautious as they share a kiss. Poppy asks her sister what questions she has at Lee's office. According to Lee, Luna killed Tom Starr in order to become Bill's daughter. The paternity test was a hoax by Luna. You must have been shocked when the paternity test results were in. Lee is aware that Poppy was aware she wasn't Bill's father. Even though you knew it was a lie, did you feel relieved, Penelope? What difference does it make? Poppy asks. Bill is not the father of Luna. She murdered Tom Starr, her father. Did she? Lee asks. Poppy informs Lee that she has one. All along, she was correct about her. I'm a horrible mom. Do you need anything else from me? Lee is seeking the truth. Poppy believes she wants to know the truth. She complains that her sister has never made an effort to help them and has always condemned her. Why does she have Tom Starr's liver and why has she always been so cruel? Lee claims to have Luna's blood sample and Tom's liver. Why would she need that? Poppy asks. Lee claims to have performed a paternity test. She must have known. Tom, according to Poppy, is Luna's father. You wouldn't let any of us know who knocked you up all those years ago. Lee passes the test. No. Penelope, Tom Starr is not Luna's father. Penelope, I believe we both know who Luna's real father is. Will discovers that Bill has a secret. Lee reveals that Tom is not Luna's father, and Daphne will stand in the way of Hope and Carter. Lee conducts another paternity test on Luna while Luna eavesdrops on Will once again, and Carter welcomes Steffi back to Forrester. Hope and Carter talk about how surprised she was that he let Steffi come back at Forrester Creations. She believes they should exercise caution around her because she was largely responsible for the environment they wish to alter. She probably cares more about the Forresters than the business. Although Steffi stated that she was willing to set aside her personal feelings, Carter believes she has a right to be dubious. Carter tells his fiancée that Steffi reports to them and they decide to go forward cautiously. After having some time to calm down and adjust to the new situation, Carter believes it took some time for Steffi to warm up. Steffi, according to Hope, never backs down. Join SoapSpoilers.com as a subscriber. Receive SoapSpoilers.com's most recent post updates and more directly in your inbox. She will, at most, be a benefit, and having a Forrester on board creates a sense of confidence. He advises, keep your friends close. Carter does not want enemies from them, despite Hope's advice to keep your enemies closer. He wants Eric and Ridge to come back. As they become closer, Carter declares his love for her. They share a kiss after Hope tells him how much she loves him. As they embrace, Hope's expression remains concerned. Will begs his father at Bill's estate to assist him in purging Elektra's deepfakes from the internet. In order for Bill to connect his son with resources, he wants to be comprehensive. Is there anything else? Before Will smiles and asks whether he's attempting to get rid of him, he asks. Luna observes the conversation from upstairs. Bill inquires as to whether his mother will approve of this. He does not want his son to neglect his employment responsibilities. Bill tries to get rid of Will by telling him that he has a delicate deal that worries him, but Will responds it won't come in the way of that. Will believes this is about Luna because he knows his father. Luna smiles from the stairway. Bill tells his son that he's okay and that he has come to terms with Luna practically being his daughter. Even though Will is aware that his dad working from home is a clear sign that something is wrong, he chooses to ignore it. Before he leaves, Will acknowledges that he's relieved she's not his sister when they say, "I love you." Luna approaches and ponders Will's reaction if he realized what his father was doing for him. According to Bill, his son is a good child. Lee calls Penelope in her hospital office and instructs her to come to her office immediately. When she disconnects, she looks at the DNA test results. When Poppy gets there, she finds it disgusting that Tom Starr's liver is in her office. She tries not to throw up while asking her sister questions. "My sister would never survive in the emergency room," Lee replies, almost rolling her eyes. For years, she has been seeking the answer to a question that has been bothering her. Lee believes Poppy was aware that Bill was not Luna's father. It doesn't matter now, according to Poppy. Luna murdered her dad. Did she? Lee inquires. Because her child is incarcerated, Poppy is irritated that her sister called her to rub her nose. "You're the winner," she says. She is aware of how awful a mother she is. What more is she looking for? The reality, Lee states. She is called out by Poppy for criticizing her and never attempting to help her or Luna. Why does she possess Tom's liver, and why has she always detested her? Lee admits that she took a paternity test and that she knows Tom is not Luna's father, and she also claims to have a blood sample from Luna. Both of them are aware of his true identity. When Lee approaches Poppy, she covers her lips with her palm and appears in anguish. When Steffi tells him and Eric how she played Carter and Hope, Ridge beams. "They don't know what you're doing," Eric replies with satisfaction. After he departs, Steffi promises to honor her grandma after seeing a picture of Stephanie. The door is knocked on. Ridge is presented to DAPHNE'S Rose, who comes in a cloud of pheromones. As Daphne sniffs Ridge, Steffi gets them drinks. He tells her it's from a good friend after she notices the seductive, male aroma on him. She knows him well, Daphne can tell. The woman is observant, in his opinion. Steffi clarifies that she is developing a scent for Forrester. When they talk about the company's adjustments, Daphne labels them a travesty. In response to Ridge's question about why she would want to work for the corporation given her feelings, Steffi explains that she is their secret weapon. There is no one who can refuse her. Not even Carter Walton. Steffi claims that Hope and Carter portray themselves as a strong pair, while Daphne describes herself as a romantic. She ponders what might occur if Daphne were involved. Tensions arise in the drama of Bold and the Beautiful as Luna is revealed, Steffi's secret is revealed, and Taylor engages in a fierce face-off. Loyalty is frequently put to the test in the face of ambition and treachery in the glamorous, high-stakes world of the Bold and the Beautiful. Recent events have thrown Taylor Hayes, Steffi Forrester, and Luna Nozawa into a tornado of drama that may permanently alter their relationships and lives. The scene is set for one of the most explosive showdowns in Bold and the Beautiful history, with Luna's dark secrets coming to light, Steffi protecting a secret that could endanger all she values, and Taylor entering the battle with a burning resolve. There has always been an aura of mystery surrounding Luna Nozawa's mysterious charm and quick ascent at Forrester Creations. Luna has made a name for herself among the Forrester elite thanks to her flawless appearance and indisputable talent. But as rumors about her shady past become more prevalent, her carefully manicured persona starts to fall apart. The Forrester family is left reeling when the ticking time bomb that is the truth about Luna's ancestry explodes. The repercussions is instantaneous and disastrous when it is discovered that Luna is Jack Finnegan's real daughter, a secret he has concealed for years. Jack's previous transgressions come to light, rekindling long-standing hostilities with his son Finn and looming large over Luna's future. The realization is both a curse and a freedom for Luna. On the one hand, she becomes more aware of who she is and may have a link to a family she never really knew. Her credibility and goals are questioned, and she ends up being a lightning point for trouble. Steffi Forrester, Luna's mentor, is similarly in a vulnerable position as a result of her exposure. Because she believed in Luna's skills and potential, Steffi had supported her ascent at Forrester Creations. That foundation is rocked when Luna's truth is revealed, making Steffi wonder if she has been misled. Steffi, who has always taken great satisfaction in her ability to follow her gut, feels deeply hurt by this betrayal and is compelled to reconsider both her relationship with Luna and her own judgment. As the Forrester world is rocked by Luna's expose, Steffi is battling a secret of her own that might have even more dire repercussions. Steffi has formed a partnership with Daphne Rose, a crafty and manipulative strategist with her own ulterior intentions, in her unrelenting efforts to preserve her family's heritage and keep control of Forrester Creations. Although it came at a high price, this alliance has provided Steffi a competitive advantage in the business world. Steffi and Daphne's partnership is a risk that might either guarantee Steffi's supremacy at Forrester Creations or bring about her demise. Even while Daphne's strategies work, they are morally dubious, and Steffi's participation in these plots could damage her reputation. Steffi fights to keep this connection a secret as the pressure increases because she knows that if it is revealed, it could endanger her job and harm her ties with her family. Steffi's long-standing rival, Hope Logan, starts to think that Steffi is concealing something. When Hope looks into Steffi's behavior, she finds a history of dubious choices, including her partnership with Daphne. A heated confrontation ensues as Hope confronts Steffi about her suspicions following this finding. The stakes have never been higher for Steffi. While attempting to keep her cool and keep her secrets safe, she must negotiate a minefield of lies and half-truths. Taylor Hayes appears as a key character during the tumult of Steffi's secret and Luna's disclosure, determined to defend her family and bring order back. Taylor exhibits a renewed sense of power and resolve upon joining the Forrester family. She enters the battle with a great determination to address the problems tearing her family apart because she is no longer satisfied to remain on the sidelines. Mediating the escalating dispute between Steffi and Hope is Taylor's first task. Taylor steps in as a peacemaker as the two women's tension rises, imploring them to put aside their disagreements for the benefit of society as a whole. But Steffi and Hope both hold tight to their positions, so her attempts are greeted with opposition. As Taylor discovers that the distance between them is wider than she first believed, her resentment increases. When Taylor learns of Steffi's covert relationship with Daphne, the situation erupts. Taylor, who has always had faith in her daughter's moral character, is devastated by this revelation. In a strong and emotional confrontation, Taylor demands answers and responsibility from Steffi. Since Steffi is forced to face the repercussions of her actions due to Taylor's dismay, the encounter marks a turning point for both women. Ridge Forrester, who is caught in the crossfire, is also at odds with Taylor as a result of her intense confrontation with Steffi. Because of his conflicting allegiances to Taylor and Brooke Logan, Ridge's attempts to resolve the situation only serve to heighten the tension. Old scars are reopened by Taylor and Ridge's argument, underscoring the intricacy of their relationship and the unresolved problems that still plague them. The Forrester family is at a turning point as the fallout from these shocking discoveries settles. While Steffi's secret poses a threat to the family's tenuous unity, Luna's expose has created a trail of destroyed alliances and broken trust. The Forrester clan has always been characterized by enduring rivalries and competing loyalties, which hinder Taylor's attempts to mediate and restore order. The future is uncertain for Luna. She has to deal with the consequences of her exposure while attempting to establish her value and repair her reputation. Finding a means to move on without sacrificing her morals and mending the relationships that her actions have harmed are Steffi's challenges. As she battles to defend her family and uphold the values that have always guided her, Taylor's path is one of tenacity and resolve. An important turning point in The Bold and the Beautiful is represented by the story of Luna's exposure, Steffi's secret, and Taylor's heated altercation. Audiences are enthralled by the show's capacity to examine intricate relationships and the fallout from ambition and treachery. The characters must face their own shortcomings and make tough decisions that will affect their futures as they negotiate the difficulties that lie ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful continues to be a masterwork of narrative, demonstrating once more why it has been a mainstay of daytime television for decades with its distinctive fusion of glitz, drama, and intrigue. As the Forrester family encounters fresh difficulties and negotiates the constantly shifting dynamics of their world, viewers can anticipate more surprises, turns, and memorable moments as the drama progresses. Bill Spencer is one of the few people in The Bold and the Beautiful's intricate web of intrigue who can keep viewers guessing. Bill, who is well known for his cunning, intense devotion to family, and brutal business methods, has once again placed himself at the center of controversy. Viewers are left wondering about his genuine intentions as a result of his new obsession with Luna Nozawa's horrific history. Why does Bill keep asking Luna for information regarding the deadly events involving Paul Hollister and Tom Starr? Is it a well-thought-out ruse, sincere worry, or something darker? As the narrative progresses, Bill's incessant interrogation of Luna causes curiosity, arouses suspicions, and lays the groundwork for possible repercussions that might reverberate throughout the Forrester and Spencer universes. Since her arrival, Luna's association with tragedy has generated rumors and controversy. She has been plagued by the enigmatic circumstances surrounding Hollis's and Tom Starr's deaths. Bill appears determined to pull Luna back into the darkness of her past, despite the fact that she has made progress in overcoming these incidents. Luna is clearly rattled and becoming more defensive as a result of his persistent attempts to elicit the gory details of those deadly encounters. Bill's questioning can first be seen as an effort to find the truth. He has always been a man who appreciates openness, at least when it serves his interests, and it's possible that he sincerely thinks that looking back at these incidents may reveal fresh details that either clear or implicate Luna. However, considering Bill's track record of deceit and hidden agendas, his actions seem less like a pursuit of justice and more like an effort to use Luna's secrets as leverage. Reliving the pain of Tom and Hollis' deaths is not only emotionally taxing for Luna, but it also harms her reputation. Because of her connection to these tragedies, she is already a divisive figure at Forrester Creations, with suspicions around her every step. Bill runs the danger of revisiting past wounds and undermining her precarious position within the Forrester family every time he presses her for information. Luna's reactions to Bill's interrogation have been a mixture of vulnerability and defiance. Even while she is adamant about keeping her secrets and herself safe, the strain of Bill's grilling is starting to get to her. Her once unwavering poise is beginning to falter, and her attempts to sidestep Bill's inquiries only serve to pique his interest. As Luna struggles to keep control of her story while Bill continuously undermines her defenses, this dynamic produces an intriguing push and pull between the two characters. Everyone is wondering why Bill has such a strong interest in Luna's background. Is it anything more personal, a calculated move to safeguard his interests, or a sincere wish to assist? The distinction between hero and villain is frequently blurred by Bill's deeds, and this instance is no different. Bill may view Luna as a possible danger to his kingdom, according to one theory. Forrester Creations, a business with whom Bill has a complex connection, may suffer if Luna's role in Tom and Hollis' deaths were to be revealed. Bill might be trying to gauge the amount of the harm and manage the story before it gets out of hand by pressuring Luna for specifics. It's also possible that Bill has a deeper, more intimate reason for his obsession with Luna. Could he recognize himself in Luna, a survivor who had to work hard to rise to the top despite having a troubled past? If this is the case, his interrogation may be more about comprehending her mental state than it is about incriminating her. But even in this scenario, Bill's harsh methods run the risk of making Luna feel even more alone and alienated. Lastly, there is the more pessimistic view, which holds that Bill is just playing a long game and taking advantage of Luna's weaknesses to exert pressure on the Forresters. He might be able to use Luna's secrets as leverage in his continuing power conflicts with the Forrester family if he can reveal them. The Forrester family is aware of Bill's persistent interrogation of Luna. Steffi, in particular, has started to question Bill's intentions and his unexpected curiosity about Luna's past. Steffi sees Bill's actions as a direct threat to Luna's welfare and the security of Forrester Creations, and she has always been passionately protective of her family and those she deems as allies. In the meantime, Hope Logan is stuck in the middle. She has her own reservations about Luna's reliability, even if she shares Steffi's worries about Bill's actions. Bill's questioning simply serves to deepen the rifts in Hope and Luna's tense alliance, which has always been tense. Hope must choose between standing with Luna and supporting Bill's quest for the truth as she struggles with her competing allegiances. Ever the patriarch, Rich Forrester has adopted a more practical stance. He is aware of the possible consequences of Luna's background being revealed, but he also sees how crucial it is to keep Forrester Creations scandal-free. Ridge tries to strike a balance between the needs of transparency and the interests of the family, which puts him at conflict with both Steffi and Hope. For Luna, Bill's questioning marks a sea change in her path. She has so far been able to put her past behind her and concentrate on starting a new life and job at Forrester Creations. However, as Bill's inquiries bring up past memories, Luna is compelled to face her decisions and the repercussions they have. Finding atonement is as much a part of Luna's fight as self-defense. She is aware that her past behavior has had a lasting impact on her future, even though it was not totally her responsibility. In order to move on, Luna needs to figure out how to make peace with her past and show herself and other people that she is more than the sum of her faults. The tension between Luna and Bill escalates as he keeps pressing her for answers. Bill's unrelenting quest for the truth clashes with Luna's annoyance and anxiety, producing a volatile relationship that could blow up. The question is not whether the truth will be revealed, but rather when it will and what will happen as a result. The consequences of revealing Luna's secrets could be disastrous. Luna's affiliation with Forrester Creations could turn into a problem, causing the corporation to confront a PR disaster. As loyalty and trust are put to the test following the disclosure, relationships within the Forrester family may become even more strained. The risks are just as great for Bill. He can become estranged from his own family as well as the Forresters if his intentions are questioned. The Bold and the Beautiful's ability to create gripping, character-driven stories that keep viewers on the edge of their seats is demonstrated by the drama that is developing between Bill and Luna. In addition to being a plot about secrets and controversy, Bill's investigation into Luna's background delves deeper into themes of atonement, retaliation, and the complexity of human nature. As the plot develops, viewers are left wondering about Bill's true intentions and how his actions affected Luna and the Forrester family. Will Luna be able to move past her past and come out stronger, or will Bill's incessant interrogation drive her over the edge? What impact does this have on the tenuous power dynamics between the Forrester and Spencer empires? Time will tell, but one thing is for sure, The Bold and the Beautiful has once again produced a plot that is both entertaining and thought-provoking, leaving viewers excited to see where this always-changing drama will go.